Okay, so tonight I'm coming from downstairs because I have it all set up here, so I figured let's make things easy. Anyway, tonight I want to talk about smartpy, and they have like a web sandbox you can use. So let's go into it. This language will compile down to I forget what they call it, the official language of Tezos. Let me bring it up. I am gotta find it. So it's going to compile down to the official language of Tezos. And as you can see, you're just getting started. You can select a template and it shows you. So we got regular templates, protocols, different examples. So let's start with simple examples. Let's see if we can do the calculator. So this is the calculator. This is in Python using the smartpy library. So you have your initialization, your constructor, all your different entry points, and you even can have a test here. So let's import this contract and close this. So here it is. Again, it's in Python. And if you're getting into this stuff, I strongly recommend that you learn Python, because Python is just a very versatile language. You can use it here in blockchain. You can use it for data science. You can use it for hardware. There's, I think, MicroPython and CircuitPython, which is Adafruit's product. So anyway, let's have a look at this. So again, here you've got your constructor, your different methods, and your little test, which that's a kind of cool feature. You can put your tests right in there. So let's run. And it runs the tests. And you can see, here's the code, here's the test output, but that's just a start. I mean, you want to try to deploy this, and let me see where that is. Here we go. So Michelin, that's the native language of Tezos. And deploy Michelin contract. And let's see. So you click here. And I'm going to use the smartpy. I'm not going to use mainnet. I'm going to use FlorenceNet. I'm going to click my smartpy wallet. And you can use a Tezos, or you can use a faucet. So we have some stored faucets here. And let's see what we're going to do. We got that. And it has some Tezos. And let's see. We can just hit deploy. I think this just worked. And let's hope, no. Oh. This is what I kept running into. So let's make this 756 instead. And I think that should work. For some reason they give you no, fine. We'll give it 986. Let's try that. All right. give it a lot. Hopefully that'll work. There we go. So it has all what it needs, and here's our, let's see, and this shows the size, storage, code, storage in JSON, and the code in JSON. So this is the more native code. Let's see. This is the Mitchelson code. You can see it's like machine language. So you have that, and now what you're going to now we can actually open the Explorer, and hopefully this will work. There's a little. There we go. Okay. So let's see. Explore here, contract, and interact with the contract direct asset. So we're going to use our faucet again, and what you have to do, and this kind of messed me up initially. This may not work because it needs this message, and with the message, because if I try to see, I should be able to, let's try this. No operations loaded, no message builder loaded. So this is not being very cooperative here. So this is probably not going to work because you can't put anything, but we can try. What we'll do if this does not work is, yeah, well, it's saying build transaction parameters, but we can't do that. So let's go back to try a different contract. Simple examples. This is a very simple example. And we're going to go through the same process. We're going to run it. Going to run the tests. Then we're going to deploy. And we're going to go here. FlorenceNet, smartpy, and faucet, and there we go. And it's loaded. So now we should be able to deploy, accept, no. Oh. So let's see, what do we change to get this? Let's go with this other stored account and see if it likes that. And there we go. Okay. So now again, you can also save it. And I'm just going to put my name. and import so I can save it in there. Let's go back and go to Open Explorer. And here we go. So see, it has a operations. Let's see, contract. And let's see, because what I did before, need a source. So again, we select an account. We'll select this. And there was a message builder earlier, and I'm not seeing it now. So let's see where. Let's see if it lets me do that. See what I did once, and I'm not seeing why don't know why I'm not seeing it. No operations loaded. So let's see if I could somehow. No. Let's see what contract. Where. Okay, that might. Let's see. If you hear that clinking, that's my little dog. See, you're supposed to be able to build the input, and without that, there is no message. So let's see. New operations builder. No operations loaded. So, let's see what else we could do. Open. Okay. This may or may not work. This may be. Let's go back here. Let's try this one. And no. What do I need to do? Yeah, see, you have to, when you build the operations, what it does is it, wonder if there is, this is the whole key. I don't know what Explorer I'm on. I should be on the let's try this again. See if I can. Yeah. So these are all working. Go back to Explorer. And let's try one other thing. And I go back to the editor. Close this. And we're going to run it. And we're going to deploy it again. Deploy Michelin contract. smartpy, and okay, and deploy contract. Okay, okay. So we have the contract. Let's look at that. Copy. And let's look at the origination result code. It's all there. Let's see if this will give us our operations. Because without operations, we don't get anything. And this is not letting me put anything in here. This could be a bug in this tool. Because this doesn't seem to load the operations. Let's look at well, it has a lot of information here, but there is an issue where it does not seem to like, let's do this. That was the one we copied. Okay, here we go. So you can't go directly. It doesn't like it when you go directly. Let's see. Let's do 5 and build transaction parameters. And we can do our source. So you see now it has its message. And we'll give it a source. So this looks like, yeah, this is the calculator actually, which I built earlier. And we accept it. And what? Didn't like that. Let's give it another. See if it likes that. Okay. Oh, I said temporary. Rejected. Let's double. Let's see if it likes that. It's not giving us script rejected. So we built our parameters. Let's see if it likes this. Otherwise, there we go. Finally. So we got our result. And the result is, let's see. It's going to show it somewhere. Results, content, mount, arguments, operation result, 24. I'm not sure where it got. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, because we had 12 in storage. So that's right. This is the storage contract because it's not the calculator. And it doubled it. So you can see how this works. It lets you play around. You can write your own contracts in Python. You can take their templates. Let's go back to the editor. I can show you. Hello. Yep. Going back to the editor. So you can, let's see, reference regular templates, protocol, state channels, token contracts. So you got fungible assets. And let's see, you got the config and you transfer, approve. So you have, this should look very familiar. This should look very familiar because this is our old ERC. Looks very similar to the ERC20. It's an FA12, so they may be a little bit different. In fact, it seems to be a bit more involved. But I think this is our test, so you can see it. See, that's the nice thing, is you can write your test right in there and import it. Let's see. What happens? Is it going to build? So you can see it built it. It's running all the different, this is the code. So off-chain view, transaction, okay. Here's all our entry points. And let's see, compared to way down at the bottom. So this is the attempt to store metadata, entry points, so you can see it's running all the little tests here. And it didn't like this one. This is, it doesn't have her approval. So this is a very interesting, very cool. So let's look at the nice things about Tezos and using smartpy with it. It uses Python, which is a very common language, and I believe it's one of the first language, if not the first language you should learn because of its versatility. So it does it. It has built-in tests. You can put them right in there. I think you might be able to do that in the other smart contract. I think I've seen that before. You've got this playground, if you will, that you can test things and just run these tests, and you don't have to put it on any kind of network, or just do it all in your browser, which means you don't need any kind of heavy-duty computer or anything like that. So this is a pretty cool site. It is smartpy.io. So this is great if you're to learning smartpy for Tezos, and you can be on your way writing smart contracts. So anyway, it's ran a little long today, but I think it was worth it. And I will speak to you tomorrow. And of course, if you found this helpful, please subscribe, ring the bell, please give a like. Please share it with your friends who might be interested. And I will speak to you next time.